Dear friends, welcome to youtube.com Dr. Ved channel. I am Dr. P.R. Patel, Professor of Veterinary Medicine. We have already seen osteoporosis part 1. Here we will see osteoporosis part 2. In this, we will study clinical findings, diagnosis, necropsy finding, treatment, and prevention of osteoporosis. Osteoporosis is a disease of bone. We have already seen that osteoporosis is a metabolic disease of bone. When metabolic disease at a mild level, we call it as a osteopenia, and to some in advanced cases, we call it as a osteoporosis. Osteoporosis is a metabolic disease of bone and it affects adult bones. It affects bone mass, bone mass of the adult bone, and there is reduction of the bone mass. If it is mild, we call it as a osteopenia. If it is to some extent more, we can say osteoporosis. You know that bone modeling is a continuous process in the body. What is bone modeling? New bone formation and bone resorption. Up to certain age, bone formation is more than bone resorption. So there is more bone formation. Up to certain age, I repeat it, up to certain age, bone formation is more than bone resorption. So that stage there is bone formation. After certain age, the bone formation and bone resorption balance means equal. So there is formation and resorption equal. So it is a normal state. Then after certain age, bone formation is less, bone resorption is more. What will happen? There is loss of bone mass. I repeat again. Up to certain age and thereafter certain age, bone formation is less and bone resorption is more. The result is loss of bone mass. If the loss of bone mass is a mild one, then it is a condition called it as osteopenia. If loss of bone mass is advanced case or more stage, then it is called as osteoporosis. Now we see here the clinical findings of osteoporosis. There is a chronic pain in various areas throughout the body because all bones are equally affected. Of course, difference is there, but most of the bones are affected and there is generalized pain in the bone, making the animal difficult to move freely. So animal is reluctant to move. Animal don't like to move. There is stiffness of gait. Bone mass lost occurs not overnight, but it occurs for many years. I have already told. It occurs after a certain age and due to certain pathological condition. So bone mass loss occurs after many years. So many a time it is a silent disease. It is difficult to diagnose. Because of the loss of the bone mass, there is a risk of fracturing the bone. And when there is fighting or say falling or slight injury, accidents, there are all the chances that bone may fracture. Dog don't like to play. It become little bit silent one. don't like to play because of pain, don't like to move around. Signs of osteoporosis include lameness, animal like to lie down, recumbency, fractures may occur, and there may be a paraplegia. Coming to the diagnosis part, the symptoms are not much characteristic, so clinical findings will not help. So here radiographic examination is the first step toward the determination of bone density and bone mass. Then diagnosis is very easy. Radiographic examination provide a diagnosis of bone density and bone mass. Density is reduced and bone mass also reduced. Mild degree cause osteopenia, more degree is called osteoporosis. By the ultrasonography also, clinician can determine the bone density. So radiographic examination is important for diagnosis. On necropsy, fractures are found in some of the bones, found in femur, humerus, or lumbar vertebrae. There is distortion, means change in shape and size and conformation of the pelvic region. Treatment is generally unrewarding for both rickets and osteoporosis. It will take time to cure, but treatment can even reverse the effect of disease. It is not that treatment will not help, it will help. Treatment can reverse the effect of the disease. In the treatment, clinician can give analgesics that can relieve the pain. Important treatment is regular exercise in order to prevent further deterioration, because exercise is important for the development of the bone and for the strength of the muscle. For the treatment, certain supplements are specially designed to aid the bone growth. So that supplement can be given. Now commercial foods are also available. Important thing is diet rich in calcium element. Calcium is required for the mineralization, calcification. Vitamin D can be given either through diet or sufficient sunlight exposure. When the sunlight ultraviolet rays fall on the skin, it will synthesize vitamin D. For the formation of bone, vitamin E is necessary and collagen supplements, because bone mass contain a collagen fibrous tissue. Fish collagen for dogs help to maintain the strength of joints, tendons and bone. So here vitamin C and collagen will help in curing some of the condition. After occurrence of osteoporosis, treatment is generally unrewarding. But by radiographic examination, we can diagnose diseases at an early stage. So if prevention is applied in the initial stage, we can maintain the bone strength and bone mass. properly balanced ration, including adequate calcium, phosphorus in a proper ratio, and vitamin D are important elements for prevention of rickets and osteoporosis. At the same time, adequate exercise is also important for normal skeletal development and maintenance of the bone in a healthy state. Plus, the exercise will give a strength to the muscle, and this will help for the prevention of the disease. Dear friends, requested to share this information and to promote the channel, requested to subscribe this channel. Thank you very much for observing this video. Next time we'll come with some another video on animal diseases. Thanks.